Hello everyone, this is Dario, your boy Alex11 here, and you might be wondering, am I coming back to YouTube? The answer is yes, but not for long. Basically, as you can tell from the title of the video, I will be explaining why the internet needs an entire reset button. I'll try to prove some points here and there. Unscripted, so I'm gonna be thinking really hard on this without actually... I might repeat some points over and over again, so keep that in mind. I do also want to clarify that this is my opinion, so if you try to twist my words or try to take my words for granted, then just know that this video is not it. So, without further ado, let's begin. I say that the internet needs a reset button. Well, first let me clarify. When I say that the internet needs a reset button, I mean people need to get off the internet, take a good look at the real life world, and take a moment to realize what they're doing. You have people that basically attack other people because they either have nothing better to do, because they have no life, which is basically the same thing as having nothing better to do, or they just like to be trolls. But then the second the real life world hits, they're gonna be like, oh blinding light! Oh no! Taxes! Oh no! Fire. You get my point. Basically, I'm trying to say that, when you're behind a screen, people like to basically antagonize you, but then the moment you're basically not on screen anymore, then it's a completely different story, right? I'm trying to say for the people that basically like to make stupid claims to be an SJW on Twitter as part of the cancel culture, get off the internet. Honestly, if we had a thing where we basically reset the internet, I would just want to reset the internet for a month or two, have no one on there to basically have people actually go into the real life world for once. It won't solve anything, but it would basically prove my point regardless. Maybe it will solve something, who knows? There's a bunch of social medias like Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat, Instagram. There's a whole bunch of social medias that usually have drama. There's drama everywhere I go. And now, I get it, people like drama, but then the moment when someone gets put in that drama, then, now they don't like it because it involves them. People basically like watching other people's lives get ruined because they either dislike the person or either because they might be more successful. And then there's probably also a chance that, they might have done some bad things, which is what everyone's going after each other for, but I guess people don't understand that we are basically humans, and humans basically make mistakes no matter what. Everyone thinks differently, everyone speaks differently. We're all different people, but we're all part of the same species. And it's kind of upsetting how we have to see the freaking, the entire human race go at each other's throats on the internet over some anime character. Uzaki-chan. Twitter has become an entire cancel culture thing. You have people just trying to make false claims on other people, making false allegations at that. You also have other people who basically join a certain community that's doing well, and then try to ruin the reputation by basically doing something that the team doesn't like doing. To make things worse, it's people like to basically cyberbully other people, and so it's I don't understand. What do you gain from it? Yeah, you gain that the person leaves, but technically you can be responsible for someone's death. I legit have sworn enemies. Although I hate them, I'm not gonna go as far as to say, oh, they should die or something like that, because, obviously no one deserves death, and that's just me. I'm just saying, the internet just needs an entire reset button because of stupid false claims. Someone makes a Twitter about a fictional character, or any fictional character. It can even be underage, and I would just simply say it's a fictional character. Who cares? I swear, half of the people would basically go on the opposite side, or will basically either make a false claim by saying that I'm basically defending one side, or that I'm basically trying to defend myself, which is neither, because again, it's a fictional character. But apparently people somehow still want to justify that. And honestly, for those people, I'm going to be supporting my friend a little bit. For those people that basically talk about the Uzaki-chan character, I don't even know what to tell you. Stop making these stupid questions, because it's obvious that if you're making these stupid questions, you haven't been to the real world yet. How are you gonna ask a question saying that, why is she short? They're short women. If you care about a fictional character so badly, just make it a realistic character then. Until I see a real life fictional character that becomes from fiction to non-fiction, then shut the fuck up. It's a fictional character. If you try to argue saying that this isn't right, it's a fictional character. It's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I get that people like to go away from their real life problems on the internet, which is fine. There's no problem. It's just that when you get attached to the internet so much, it becomes a point where you basically forget that reality is a thing. And then when you look back at what you just said, and you look back reflecting on your life in the real world, then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then the next thing we have is just doxing people. Like, come on. Are we virgins or chads? Which one? We can't be doxing people like that. I get that you dislike someone, but there shouldn't be any reason to dox them. Dramas nowadays is basically being blown out of proportion because most of the dramas are becoming public when it should be staying a private thing. The problem becomes public and people start going after other people and it becomes a whole freaking dumpster fire. Like, some dramas are, are interesting, but we have to keep in mind that, again, we're all human. We have lives for a reason. And destroying one another isn't gonna fix anything because the damage that they probably did is done. We can't do anything about it. The most that we can do is call them out for it. And let's be honest, most of the stuff that I'm saying, hey, I might just be a small YouTuber. I don't get a single thing. Well, you're right. I'm just expressing my opinion. But, who cares about this small YouTuber's opinions? Because there's a lot of other opinions. But I think we can agree that, this whole thing is kind of getting out of hand. And I'm talking about everything in general. We all want to do our own thing. Obviously, we're all bored, but we're also attached to social media now that we're basically... Like, we're so bored that we're basically making drama to not be bored. Like, being a YouTuber technically can be hard. People say that people think it's easy at first, but it's not. Twitch is basically double standard. And Instagram and Snapchat is basically just trolls. Either trolls or people just... I don't know, just wanting to attack you, I guess? I'm not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to rant a little bit because obviously everyone's bored. I'm bored too. The internet is kind of the only thing that we have at the moment because of this whole crisis. But, if you enjoy my opinion, then go ahead, give it a like. You can subscribe if you want, but I don't know if I'm gonna upload more or not. I highly doubt it because the last time I said I was gonna upload more, I didn't even upload until now. Yeah, that's really it. That's really all I have to say. This is the Real Year by Alex11, and I sign out. See ya, guys.